Everyone is back with me. I mean, Greg, look, Trump is not letting up with his demand to out the whistleblower, reveal this person's identity. Do you think he's going to end up getting what he wants?
I'm not sure if he will or not, but I would submit that he's completely wrong about all of this. There's no evidence whatsoever that the whistleblower has given any kind of false evidence or has been wrong about what has been reported. In fact, the evidence suggests that virtually everything the whistleblower initially reported has been corroborated. And at this point, the identity of the whistleblower is entirely irrelevant. And so getting testimony from the whistleblower just will add nothing to this investigation. Yeah. And it's just, again, it's the president's way of attacking those who are on the other side of him, whether it's FBI agents, prosecutors, special counsels, and now the whistleblower.
So I want to get to the facts of the whistleblower in a moment, because you raise a really important point. Sophia, first, though, what does it say? I mean, I'm talking about Chuck Grassley, right? I mean, a very senior, decades-long, right, member of the Senate, senior Republican, making it clear that what Trump is doing is not acceptable and not okay. And finally speaking out today. What does that
Well, Chuck Grassley was chair of the Senate Judiciary Committee for a very long time. Of course he's going to uphold the Whistleblower Act of 1989. This is inappropriate. It is intimidation. The only reason the president wants this person's name leaked and their identity outed, Aaron, is so he can intimidate them and harass them on Twitter with a name attached. More importantly, let me be clear. Congress, dating back to 1777, the Continental Congress passed whistleblower protections, dealing with a Navy case where a commander had done something wrong, someone told it, and the attorney's fees were paid. Congress honored this dating back to our founding. That's how important whistleblower protections are. No, this person should not be outed ever, ever, ever. And the president is out of control and out of order. This is illegal. He's harassing this person.
So, Michael, on that front, you know, the president, you know, saying, look, that the identity needs to be out there of this person, and this person does not deserve to be protected. He has done it again and again. I referenced it, but I just want everyone to understand why I'm saying that.
The whistleblower should be revealed because the whistleblower gave false information.
Do we have to protect somebody that gave a totally false account of my conversation? I don't know. You tell me.
The whistleblower got it all wrong. Who's the whistleblower? Who's the whistleblower? Who is the whistleblower? We have to know.
And then he said, is the whistleblower a spy? In a moment, I'm going to tackle the facts, because as Greg said, the facts here, that what the whistleblower said is true. But Michael, do you think that this could become part of impeachment articles against President Trump? And in that vein, what do you read into Senator Grassley, senior Republican, standing up to the president on this issue?
Well, look, it's significant to have any Senate Republicans standing up to the president. So, you know, I think that's something worth watching. Whether that's going to tell us anything more about where Grassley comes down, I don't know. You know, there is, you know, a clear flavor of witness intimidation there in the way the president is talking about it, and his arguments would be a lot stronger if, in fact, the whistleblower had gotten something wrong. But from all we can see, he hadn't. That said, I will not be surprised if during the public hearings or during the trial, one of the president's defenders just drops the name of the whistleblower. That seems almost inevitable to me. And I think at the end of the day, when this is over, I think we probably will know the whistleblower's name. When this histories get written of this, he did play an important role, and people will want to know who that person is.
You know, Greg, it's when the whistleblower got it all wrong. Obviously, the whistleblower didn't, right? Trump asked Ukraine's president to investigate the Bidens. True. Work with Rudy Giuliani to do so. True. And of course, Trump's own hand-picked inspector general thought this was urgent and credible. So none of this whistleblower is false adds up. But the whistleblower's attorneys have said, look, they'll answer written questions. And Greg, the president of the United States says this is just unacceptable. Written answers not acceptable, he tweeted. He must be brought forward to testify. That's Trump's tweet today. Yet in the Mueller report, we see the president, say 15 to 20 times, he doesn't recall, all in written responses. So it's fine for him, but not fine for the whistleblower.
Yeah, there he goes again. But again, I would submit that the whistleblower at this point is entirely irrelevant. This would be like, if I could draw an analogy, if I had a neighbor who I knew to be a convicted felon, and yet I witnessed that this neighbor had stored in his garage a stockpile of firearms, and I called the police and gave an anonymous tip about that fact, and then the police came out and investigated and found that this convicted felon did in fact have a stockpile of firearms. The fact that I was the initial tipster would be completely irrelevant, because the police, upon their investigation, did find this convicted felon in possession of the firearms. It's no different here. Because what the whistleblower reported has essentially been corroborated in every meaningful way, who he is and what he said initially and how he said it is irrelevant.
As you all are nodding, very well said there, Greg. Thank you all very much. I appreciate your time tonight.